2016 Mazda 3. Dan, can you move the car in front? Thanks. Now I drove the Miata with a 6-speed manual, and that was fun. And even in the rain, it was fun. And now here in the 3, this is more of a hatchback, and I would consider this a contender to something like the Golf. Turn my heated seats off. I got auto climate control. Change this. Fresh air. Good.
I just want to make sure you know this car can't go on the track.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
There's
They put a quick sticker on there.
Did they put a sticker on it?
Is it on the side?
There's no track sticker on it.
Thank
There we go.
Thanks.
All right. Well, driving matters, but you can't take it on the track.
This car just came from the tracks. I think that's why they're running.
Oh, weird.
Have fun.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good time.
The instrument cluster does have a large dial in the center, and that's just the RPM range of the engine. And there's sort of a faded look here to the LCD that shows me the speed I'm going. And then also, a thing that drives me crazy here is the headlight switch. To set it to auto, it's just like that Infiniti Q50 I drove. You had to move the setting to auto by moving the control stalk to an abnormal position. The normal position is off. The second position is auto, and to me, that it should just be auto by default, and then the off should be an override. But off shouldn't be the standard position. Now this is not a manual, this is an automatic. Even though it sounds like the engine's off and feels like it's off, the engine's on. It's remarkable. But one thing I remember Mazdas being, because me as a kid, my parents had an RX-7. The 1982 RX-7. That had the rotary engine. And Mazdas always sound good when you push them to the limit. There's a sport button, which I've just engaged sport mode. A lot of cars have sport mode these days. I think, though, that a car should not require a sport button, especially if it's trying to have sporting credentials. What does the sport button do for me? Oh, yeah. Holy cow. Wow. Use the sport button. I'm just here in the city. Let me get on the highway and I'll tell you what I think. What I would do is I would compare this to the Golf. I mean, given the price of this Mazda, $30,270. To me, for a 4-door and a hatch, it's kind of pricey because it doesn't really have any performance for it. This is not really something either that I would want to do a 0 to 60 test in. To me, it just seems pointless. We don't need to know, is this a fast car? We know it's not. It's a commuter car. But is it any better at commuting than other commuter cars? I'll tell you that right now, I wish I had a manual, because that would probably elevate the enjoyment and the fun factor of this car tenfold. Having my own gears to shift with a manual handbrake would be awesome. One thing I don't like either is the dead pedal has a barrier on the left side which pushes my left foot in towards the center, so I feel like I'm sitting a little awkward in the seat. And there is cabin noise in here. I think this is the noisiest car I've driven so far today. Let me turn the sport button off. No, it's a lot of road noise. So while driving matters, I don't think it matters with the Mazda 3. Unless you're able to get some special edition or something more souped up than this. We do get good fuel economy numbers out of it. 37 on the highway, 27 in the city. But you probably have to drive like a toad to do it. I'm just not sure. I mean, I think you should spend more money on something faster. As far as getting economy, it's too expensive for an economy car. It has an independent front and rear suspension, but the rear definitely likes to lift up in right turns. Let's try this turn. Heads up is nice. I like to see what speed I'm doing. Yeah. No thanks. It has grip, but the handling, not for me. I think I'll check out the Honda Civic next. If you had to have a Mazda and you wanted to spend 30 grand, start with a Miata. Literally, that's where the fun begins. And that's what Mazda really needs. They need to just keep doing that. Thanks for watching.